Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
I hope this doesn't fall because it's on a dry shampoo bottle. Okay, let's get into it. It is January 1st, New Year's Day. I was going to film this on New Year's Eve, but I didn't because I got lazy and I just didn't. But this was a video I had in mind since the beginning of the year. It took a year to do, and it's books I've read in 2020. I didn't read a lot. As much as I wanted to, you would think having quarantine you would read, and I was hoping that, but no, that didn't happen. I made a list of all the books that I've read. It's pathetic. It's actually pathetic. There's only 4 books that I've completed. Hardcover books. I read a lot digitally, but I'm not going to talk about the digital books. There's 2 actual digital, but I was going to buy them in hard copy. I never did. Let's start off with my least favorite. I do not have the physical copy of the book because it was at school. I read it at school before the world went to shit, so yeah. And that is Lord of the Flies by William Golding. I'll put a picture here of the book. I did not like this book. It was boring. It was very confusing. I had no clue what was going on half the time. I didn't know. I read it for my school's book club. I was in the book club. Yeah, I had no clue what was going on and didn't enjoy it. It took me, I think, a good month to read it. And I still had the book on me when we went into quarantine because I had the book and then we went on March break. And I would just bring it back from March break, but no, everything got closed. And then I had it and then we had to go back to school to drop off school things and pick up our stuff from our lockers at one point. Yeah, I did not enjoy it. I would give it what would I give this? Shit of a book. Okay, you might like it, but personally I didn't. I give it a 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. That is my rating for this book. Did not enjoy it whatsoever. The next book is a series. It is Aiden by H.L. Swan. I'll have the photo here. I enjoyed this book. I read it digitally. I got through it in 2 days. It was a good 10 out of 10. Same with Emmeline. It took me 3 days to get through this one. Again, 10 out of 10. I would read it. It is just definitely a mature read, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I honestly can't remember anything about it, but I remember I enjoyed it, so nothing else to say there. Now, this is my favorite book. I do have the book. I do have it. It is this book, Note to Self by Connor Franta. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Let me know in the comments. This is the book. I really enjoyed this book. I really liked it. So basically in the book, you have little passages that he writes, but you also have photos, and then you have some quotes, some poems, and I just really liked it. And it's also a very aesthetically pleasing book. Look at it. Yeah, so basically this is an open diary that gives the insight of my voice through visuals and poetry. This is me spilled out on a paper. This book is definitely not for everyone, but for me personally, I heavily enjoyed this book. I really liked it. This was the book that really made me get into reading this year. Surprisingly, I know he had another book out, but I don't have it. I might get it and read it, but yeah, I've had my eye on this book. I found it actually in 2019 in the summer, but I didn't get it. And then 2020 came, and at the beginning of the year, I'm like, I'm gonna get it because I've had my eye on this book and I've been thinking about it, and it seems really good, and I read it and I absolutely loved it. 10 out of 10. I love this book. I suggest you read it. I know it's not for everyone, definitely, but it is very good. I liked it. So now on to some other ones. I didn't finish them. One of them I'm just starting, another one was a gift, so I want you guys to give me your opinion, but this one, I'm halfway through it. I was planning to finish it for this video, but never got around to it. It is The Sun and Her Flowers. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this person's name, but I'll put it up on the screen. I don't know, when I found this book online, when I read through the description, it seemed good. It was definitely not what I thought it was going to be, for sure, but it's still a good book. It's just poems. It's a poetry book, which is surprising. I didn't get through this faster because it's literally so short. It's just poetry. But hey, to each their own. I kind of started this and then forgot I had it. I don't know if that's a good thing, but it's still good. I will try to finish it by the end of this month. Yeah, I have to be in the mood to read, so if like I'm not in the mood, I will not read it. But yeah, it was a good book. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Not my personal favorite. This book I bought in the summer. I didn't finish reading. I started it but didn't continue reading it because I got into online school, so I bring it with me, and when I get into school things, reading becomes a sidetrack for me. I don't really do it that often, so yeah, I would start a book in the summer, and then if I don't finish it, I won't touch it till the summer again. It is Call Me By Your Name. It has Timothée Chalamet in it. We all know how crazy they are, the fans. I did see parts of the movie and it did look really good. And what I've read so far is really good. Yeah, I can't really say anything about it. Let me guys know what you think about this book in the comments. I will try to read it. My 2 main goals this year is to finish this book and to also finish this book. Those are the 2 books I'm looking forward to finishing this year. And I'll have a lot of my time on my hands now because I'm no longer in college. Hurrah. And this book I got from my school. I had won the Writer's Craft Award, and they gave me this book, Love and Ruin. I have no clue what this book is about. I read the description. Cannot remember anything. If you've read this book, let me know if it's good or not. I can't really say anything about this book because I did not pick this book. It was a gift to me. But if you read it, let me know if it's a good book or not. Yeah, those are the books I read and the books I'm planning on reading. I will try to read that book. Who knows, maybe I'll love it. Maybe I won't. One way to find out is to read it. Yeah, so going back to this is my page that I've read. I made this at the beginning of the year, obviously, and I was supposed to write down all the books that I've read. I was hoping this would be like down here. Yeah, that didn't happen. And trust me, I've actually read a lot of them are digital, and I don't have, but whatever. But yeah, in total, hard books I've read about, yeah, probably 4 or 5, like actual books in hands. But books I've read digitally, I would say I read about 50 or more, maybe less, I don't know, I didn't keep track. I go through books pretty fast, digitally. Maybe I should just start reading digitally. But then there's something about like holding a book that's just, I don't know. I have so many books over there that I'm planning on reading. I'll just go through them quickly. Let me get them. Harry Potter, I started this. It is the Goblet of Fire. I started this. I have a notification on my screen. I've started this and have not touched it yet because school. Again, started this. I was reading this for school, didn't finish it because of the school year. It is Sisters and Spies. This book is kind of hard to read because it goes back and there are parts in French and I can't understand French at all. The Hunger Games. I'm trying to read The Hunger Games. I'm halfway through it. Started this in school. Didn't finish it. That's a theme of mine. This book, started it, didn't finish it. It's Murder on the Orient Express. The problem with this, I saw the movie before I read the book, so I already know who the murderer is. That's I'm not reading that one, and all my books are just fell. Hurrah. And then this one, this I got actually last year for Christmas. I have not touched because I had other books I want to get through. It is The Secret Orphan. It is a big chunky book. Well, it's just big because it's like, oh yeah, this one, The Eye of the Mines. My friend got this for me in middle school. Have not touched it. I think I read, oh, I'm halfway through the book, what the okay, I did start reading this. I think I was just skimming through it. I didn't really care. Yeah. My voice just went weird. Yeah, let me know what books I should read this year, and let me know if you guys have read any of these books and what do you think of these books. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It would mean a lot. Only a small percentage of you guys are subscribed. So I'll see you in my next video. This is the new year. Hopefully I'll post more. Yeah. I'll see you guys in my next video. Who knows when that will be? Hopefully soon. Okay, bye.